So I deleted one of my most viral videos on my YouTube channel. And I basically wanted to share like why I did it, the process that I took to decide sort of like whether I was going to delete it or not. And then I also did some deep, kind of like some deep research into what happens when you actually do delete a video with a lot of views from off your channel. So I want to share that tool that I used and also what the sources said about it in this video here today. Now, keep in mind, this is a very off the cuff recording. I'm literally like outside right now, but I was like, whatever, I'm gonna record it because I have extra time today. So, yeah, so okay. And I have a few bullet points down here. So, why did I delete the video? So, the video had about 75,000 views and probably more. But in this video, it helped me to get monetized on YouTube, and I deleted it because it wasn't exactly serving. It's kind of like rush hour, so you can see all these cars coming in, whatever. But it wasn't serving what I wanted to do, like the overall goals of my channel. So the main goal of my channel is to grow my business and to bring in leads from people who are interested, right? That is one of my main goals. And when the video originally got published, when it originally first had that uptick in views and it first went viral, right? It did that. So it brought in a bunch of calls and brought in leads. But I noticed as time went on and sort of like maybe like after a year or so, I realized that the leads on my channel was actually slowing down and they weren't coming in like they used to. So I was like, okay. And then I also realized I was like, this video is taking up like it with the viral video, it kind of like it'll still literally get views forever and ever. So it I think it was bringing in like 200 views at that point per week. And I was getting like 5,000 5,000 views every month on my YouTube channel. So you would think, hey, maybe somebody would be interested in that 5,000 people, right? But no, that wasn't the case. So I was like, okay, well, I have to delete this video or, something has to happen with this video because I feel like it's taking up the space. What happened after I did it? So after I deleted the video, and I deleted the video about 2 months ago, by the way. So this is kind of like still in progress. So what happened after I deleted it was my views went down like significantly, of course. So it went from like 5,000 views per month to maybe like 1,500 or and I'm probably gonna have to go on my analytics and take a look at this, but it went under 2,000. And once it did that, actually within a month and a half, that's when I started seeing like the leads and the leads and book calls. They started appearing again from YouTube. So the prediction was right. But what actually happened? So right now, after I deleted the video, it took a month and YouTube's still doing this, but now when I post a video, YouTube is still sort of like trying to figure out who my audience is again. So it's the other videos on my channel, they are starting to sort of like resurface because before, right, their viral video was taking up, I want to say like all the space. That's the best way I can put it. It would have like 200 views a week. And so the other videos on my channel, they would still get views, but like not as much. And they'd kind of get buried because the viral video was kind of like taking up all the space. which it which that would have been fine if it was serving its perfect purpose, but it wasn't, right? So when I took the video down, I actually didn't delete the video, I unlisted it. So I unlisted it. So when I took it down, YouTube is still sort of like figuring out who my audience is again. So it's like, and I can tell by like the suggested videos, when I look at my analytics and I look at the suggested videos, I can tell like, okay, YouTube's sort of like trying to figure out who who the audience is who's the most likely to watch the channel. And so actually with that, like a lot of my editing videos are starting to resurface, right? So a lot of my I think YouTube is kind of like classifying me as like an editing channel now, which is fine. I have no problem being known as that. But yeah, I mean, I noticed that it's bringing up more videos. that I did in the past, the videos that I actually do want to, like the videos that I actually did want to be seen, those are now resurfacing now. They're getting more views. And okay, so I wanted to sort of like share what was going on in the back end. So this is what was happening in the beginning of the year, and or now it's now July, and yeah, so the video had like 5,000 views. So as you can imagine, every week it was taking up like a bunch of space on the channel. Even this video, this reel too, I actually unlisted this one just yesterday because I rarely talk about Instagram, and I noticed that this video is like steadily like picking up. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna remove this one um while I'm basically ahead and while I see it sort of like upticking. So this was the video, and let's see. So yeah, it had almost 80,000 views. And it accounted for like most of my watch time hours actually. It was one of the videos that helped me get there. But yeah, it wasn't really doing anything for my actual channel. And so this year it got about 4.3 thousand views. And so this is where you can see, I think I deleted it like May 28th. So this must have been when I deleted it. I deleted it then, and then literally was like, okay, we got to figure out who the new audience is now, who is most likely going to watch our videos now. Other videos will start to resurface. And a lot of my editing videos actually has been resurfacing. So even if we look at like my analytics, like right now, what was like the last, probably like, what was the videos that people's been watching in sort of like the last 24 hours? So if we look at that, then we see like this editing video, live streaming, my onboarding process. And basically there's a lot of newer videos in here that I posted that I wanted to get more views, but it just wasn't getting views at the time because the other video was getting a bunch of views. Um, there's some other really good videos that was in there that are starting to get views. So that's what's happening. But I also wanted to share sort of like my research into, what happens when you unlist or delete a video. Because like I said, I didn't delete it. I actually unlisted it. So it is still on my channel. And this is Notebook LM, right? So and this is basically a AI tool by Google that's supposed to basically do sort of like deep research for you. So you can give it sources from YouTube and websites. It'll pull all the information from those websites and the YouTube videos. And then you can sort of like ask it questions, right? So it can create mind maps for you. The mind maps look like this, or it could create like a frequently asked questions document. So let's go to frequently asked question ones. So one of the frequently asked questions that I pulled from this source was like, what impact does deleting or unlisting YouTube videos have on a channel? So it says deleting YouTube videos can negatively impact a channel's growth and overall performance. When a video is deleted, all of its historical data, including views, comments, likes, and watch times, are permanently erased. However, unlisting a video is a less drastic alternative. So an unlisted video does not appear on your channel in search results or recommendations, and it retains all of its historical data. But what it just does is it stops promoting it. Now, the video that I deleted, I'm not gonna say it didn't have anything to do with what I do. It just was taking up a lot of space. So like the other videos on my channel didn't get the views that I was wanting to get to. And the other video was also kind of attracting the wrong audience. So that's why I unlisted it instead of just like flat out deleting it. Now, I don't know, maybe one day I will just go ahead and just delete the video. When I unlisted it, I did see like other things start to happen that I actually wanted to happen. So far I don't have to delete the video entirely. And so this is saying like, why is audience niche and consistency crucial for YouTube's algorithm? So basically it says it heavily relies on collaborative filtering to recommend content. That means it looks at a viewer's past watch history to determine what other videos they might be interested in. So basically if I unlist a video or delete the video, that history is no longer there. So they use an example here. So for example, if a viral video attracts an audience interested in animal rescues, but the rest of the channel's content is about fishing, YouTube might promote that fishing video to the animal rescue when the audience doesn't engage with the unrelated content, it sends negative signals to YouTube about those videos, causing their reach to be killed. So in my case, my reach wasn't killed. Like my videos were still getting viewed. It was just I wanted some of my like newer videos to sort of take stage and, talk about sort of like the newer things that I was talking about. Right. So it also shares what is the differences between unlisted and private. So public, anyone can view it, appears on your channels and everywhere else. And in that video's case, it was getting shown in Google search, it was getting shown on YouTube search, it was getting shown on the homepage, it was showed everywhere. Um, so unlisted, basically anyone with the link can view it, and it does not appear on your channel in the search results or recommender or anywhere. The views do not count towards your overall channel view count. So basically what happens is they kind of take the views away from you or take the views away from your channel. So it's kind of like no one ever viewed the video, if that makes sense. Um, it can be added to public playlists by others, making it discoverable through those playlists. So I think that video is actually in another, I think the video is still on my channel. It's on another playlist, but it's not public. So I think you'll only be able to discover it on those playlists, which I'm completely fine with that. So comments are still allowed. And with private, only the uploader and specific people that the person who uploaded the video can view it. It does not appear anywhere. Comments are not allowed, and yet basically no one can see it. So they put the key distinction down here for unlisted videos versus like the deleted videos is unlisted videos. They actually retain your watch time hours, and deleted videos, they delete them. For example, I am currently monetized, but if I wasn't monetized and I deleted it off my channel while I wasn't monetized, it would have took all of those hours away. If I would have unlisted it, then it would have kept those watch time hours. So that's like the key differences between like unlisting a video and deleting it. So yeah, I know this video was kind of like hectic, just a little bit, but I wanted to give sort of like an overview of what happens, or, maybe someone's deciding whether they should delete or unlist a video on their channel and sort of like what happens, the reasons why I did it. So yeah, I mean, if you made it here to the end, thank you for watching. And I want you to comment down below if you're thinking about unlisting or deleting a video. Why are you thinking of deleting or unlisting that video? Also, if you need help with your YouTube strategy, then you can definitely book a call. And yeah, I'll see you in the next video.